I'm actually recording this time.
Oh, thank God.
So we are like good to go.
I sure hope so.
Hello and welcome to Our Herd, the official Toledo Zoo podcast. My name is Corey.
I'm Caitlin.
And you've probably never seen us before on camera. And that's because usually we're behind the camera.
I stay behind the camera as much as I can.
It's probably for good reason. Anyway, I'm the director of content and production here
And
at the zoo.
apparently I'm the ugly photographer. Sorry, I can't.
Podcast done. Hello and welcome to Our Herd, the Toledo Zoo's official podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Corey.
I'm Caitlin.
And usually we're behind the camera, so people aren't really used to seeing us in front of the camera. But I'm the director of content and production.
I'm the creative content producer, and together we are responsible for all the photo, video, and social media content you see coming from the zoo.
Yep. And now we have a podcast.
We're really throwing ourselves off the deep end, and we are jumping right in front of the camera, right in front of the mics, and we're going to be bringing you some exclusive content from the Toledo Zoo.
Yeah. I think that this is going to be a great way to engage with our audiences in no way that we've done before. Something that's just a bit more unfiltered, conversations that last a bit longer, and we can really get into some finite details on all the topics that we can talk about.
I like unfiltered. We can ask unfiltered questions like, how do you become a zookeeper? Or where does 1,000 pounds of elephant poop go after it's been shoveled? These questions will be answered on this podcast.
They demand to be answered. And I think this podcast is a perfect way to kind of show how the zoo's mission works. You know, we want people to come out and enjoy the Toledo Zoo, whether that be in person or online. But we hope that everything that they get to experience inspires them to care about wildlife and wild places. And then along the way, we hope that they pick up a few things for us to educate them about and gain a much better appreciation for it, which ultimately helps us act towards preserving and saving wildlife.
That's amazing. And if you can tell, we have some empty seats next to us, some empty microphones. We're going to be bringing on some of the zoo's finest staff members, some of our favorite people to talk to help educate and entertain our listeners.
Yeah. And I believe creating that spotlight is going to be so important because there's so much work that these people put into to make the Toledo Zoo what it is. And it's incredible, all the expertise that are involved in that, all of the specific niches that they find themselves in, and all of this incredible knowledge that we can tap into and start these really great conversations on.
I'm so excited. I love learning about the zoo. And I think hopefully for our listeners, you've tuned in because you are interested in zoos, you're interested in animals, conservation, whatever it is that brought you here. I think this is going to be a great place to learn and have some fun.
Yeah. And I think that's a great point to say that whether you're a zoo enthusiast or, you know, you're just scrolling around on Spotify and this happened to pop up or on social media, I think it's going to be a great listen for just about anybody.
I don't know about you, but I'm so excited for this podcast.
Again, we thank you so much for tuning in, whether it is that you're listening or watching online. Thank you all so much and welcome to Our Herd.